All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and our home team. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Pretty move. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
This is Howard on second down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch safety screen. Watch it. Safety screen. Let's go. Motion. Check the backer. Twist.
Here's Allen. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
At the Bills' 40-yard line.
Here we go, son. 50, Max, 50. They gonna need some therapy after this. Check 4. Man, 80.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go, son. 50, Mike's 50. Defense wins championships, baby. Watch the eye. 80. Red 80. He's crossing. He's checking crab. Check 26. Cloud.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. From left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
57 for Mike. Watch lady. Twist. Check 37. 57. Topper. Check curls. Pick the edge. Come. Check your hot read. Hey, alert 3.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Watch 57. Man, I got you. Lady. Shit. Lady.
on 2nd and 9. Darnold. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Slam, slam, slam. Young lady. Young lady. Hey, Charlie.
Darnold on 3rd down. They'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yo, son. 58, Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Check 52. Man, 80. 58 to Mike. Here we go. Watch the pass.
Now Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack.
T.J. Yeldon. He's at the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. T.J. Yeldon. 62 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Man, 80. Hey, son.
On first down, it's Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. From the 21, it's second and 10. To throw is Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc. Darnold and the Jets come up third and long following the sack. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go side. 58. 58 to Mike. No chance.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. They run with Howard. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Now a give, right side. Hilliard. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Check 31. Check 31. Ball 52.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. He's got the first down inside the 10, and all the way down to the 5. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On first and goal, Howard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll run. It's Hilliard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Allen now on third and goal, eluding the pressure, and it's a Bills touchdown. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Fights him off. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Go, go.
Darnold from the gun. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. He's got Herndon, his tight end, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Darnold on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Darnold now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trent Murphy. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
On first down, they run with Howard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen able to get this to Gordon. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That good for 22 and a first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football.
They can't stop us. They cannot hold us down. We're going to keep getting sacks.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough 3rd and goal forthcoming. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Carlson is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike, 58, right there. Hey, the lady. Let's go. Hatchet. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Go, the lady.
Now it's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return, it's White. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Hey, Foxtrot. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Tighten up. Switch.
And here's Allen. Going to throw again. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
We got to seal. Watch the run. Check safety. Check. Fresno. Showing it. Switch. Mike 9. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. C.J. Mosley able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. It's out top. It's out top.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! Robbie Anderson. 67 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Let's go, let's go.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Big stop, let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Hilliard. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Mike, alert, alert, alert. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
On play action, Allen. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
Watch twist.
A 1st down carry now for Yeldon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike 9. 319. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Hey, watch go. Joker. Mike 9. Mike 9. It's it.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen. And this is Moncrief with a catch. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Big yards on the play, but it's 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
First down, Bills.
On first, they go right back to Howard. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. He gets it to Brown, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On first down, it's Howard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Allen off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Check 13. Check 13.
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. So that'll back them up 5. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10.
Check. Hey, let's go.
Check 43. What's that? Behind the mic. I got one.
Allen now looks to throw. And he's got Moncrief. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Allen now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now Howard. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
You better be afraid of me.
They go with Howard again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll go again with Bell. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to.
And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter play. We are back now in Sacramento. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 58.
Here's Darnold. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Bell running on 1st down as he'll push forward for about 3. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
Alexander on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Lorenzo Alexander picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Check. Lucky. Oh, 80. 58, the mic. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long, thought he needed the deep pass, couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Again, it's Yeldon. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Yo, lady, go 58's the mic. Watch the run. They're running it. Recon, 130%.
Again, it's Bell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet 1st down. Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Get ready. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Red 80. Rush in. X3. 218, chopper.
Now Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaq Lawson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and long. Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Out. Young lady. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Young lady. Safety's creeping. Bravo.
Now Darnold. And his throw is incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver, and it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Six, pull it high.
Yo, lady.
58's the money. 58's the money.
$3.
Hey, high 7.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long.
Check 4, check 4. Yo, lady. Give me red, 80. 58 to Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Red, 80. Give me some. Give me some. Red, 80. Watch the edge.
Now it's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. He couldn't hook up with a Nunwa that time.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Mike 9. Hey. You got it. Let's go. Hey, we got it.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Back to throw. Allen. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. To throw is Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
You can't block me. You lady. Hey, alert 3. Shift. Check 50. Check 50. 50.
After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Bring it. Red 80. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
Watch the backer.
58, right over there.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. One last throw now for Darnold. Found his target. It's Anderson. Anderson loses the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So that one will be accepted. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.